Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I need a video idea. I can't be asked right now. Oh. Oh. What's this? Actually a good response. Who'd have thought? If you don't know what this is Kabam's response to the whole Nightmare Raids shit show, which was last week, where we had a bunch of completely avoidable bugs and overall a wildly overtuned quest that kind of pissed people off. But in this post, they came out and said, that was not our intention, we're implementing changes, and in the meantime, here's a compensation package. You know what? Those are the 3 stages to a successful community engagement post. I'll take it. But I'm not going to make a video about this, because everything that I could possibly say has been summed up by this guy. It's like an abusive husband coming home with a necklace. Humour! Funny! Yeah, although he is right. Is this a nice gesture? Yes. Does it make up for all the shitty things that Kabam have messed up over the past few months? No. Will they continue to screw up in the future? Probably. Is it nice? Yes. Do I think we should appreciate it as a community? Yes. And there's a whole Titan in that. I mean, these rewards are actually huge. There's enough raid tickets to go into the next one free of charge. 5 million gold, which I am always going to appreciate. 5,000 glory. Some pretty top tier catalysts in there. Hey, not so bad. But I'm not going to make a video out of it. I think today, you know what? I think today we're going to have a bit of a mess around with the best mutant character in Marvel Contest of Champions. I am, of course, talking about Colossus. Let's get into it. So, before the mid-slaught fanbase, if there even is such a thing, comes to my house, I want to take a moment to explain what I meant when I said that. Now, Colossus, on his own, is not the best mutant champion in the game. He's a very solid champion. He has a lot of immunities, he has a lot of damage, he has a lot of places you can take him, right? He's immune to Incinerate, Bleed, Cold Snap, Armor Break if you're not fighting a tech champion. His heavy attack, even though he purifies a stun off the opponent still acts as if they're stunned, so he becomes an evade counter in places where he can just parry heavy. And then there's the damage. If you purify your parry stun with your heavy attack and then chain it into an SP2, if that thing crits, oh boy, the damage output is ridiculous. But when you pair Colossus with his synergies, you're about to find out. Okay, I'm just gonna show it. I mean, we already know, right? We already know. I just want to have a bit of fun. I want to build up the suspense. Even though you know what's coming, it's still going to be impressive. This is a 7-star rank 2. I'm only going to show one fight in Realm of Legends because, I mean, the rest of it is completely immaterial, but we're going to chuck off the SP2 here. That was a 70k crit. That was 140k. And no, not all of it crit. If another hit of that crit, he would be dead. But he's not dead, right? And this isn't going to be one of those videos where everything crits and it's perfect. I want to show you Colossus's consistency, right? I'm going to take him into actual content, show him off there, see what he can do. And I already know the main complaint I'm going to get when I talk about consistency and how realistic this is, because I'm running a full synergy team. Let me talk about that team and why I believe this is actually still worth considering. There are 4 synergy champions on this team, right? 2 of them are not necessary, 2 of them are necessary. I've lumped in, that was a 50k heavy by the way, I've lumped in Juggernaut for some extra attack and Old Man Logan for a Fury buff at the start of the fight. Those 2 are not necessary. The 2 synergies that you absolutely need to get this amount of attack and this amount of combat power rate are Omega Red and Emma Frost, respectively. Those are the 2 that are necessary. Now, those 2 champions may not be the best. They may not be the most popular mutant champions in the game, and they may feel a little bit like luggage, 130k SP2. But I genuinely believe they are worth bringing, because Colossus is a masterpiece in 2 parts. You have the utility, you have the immunities. You are immune to Incinerate, Cold Snap, Bleed, Armor Break if you're not fighting a tech champion. You have the evade counter. You know, if you purify your parry stun with a heavy attack, the opponent still acts as if they're stunned for the rest of that second hit, so it's an evade counter. And then you have, the makings of a damage output. It's very easy to access. But then you need to boost that damage ceiling to make him the best mutant character in the game. And that is what these synergies do. You can loop these SP2s a lot faster with the Emma Frost synergy, and the Omega Red synergy just makes him punch through the wall. He's like the woman from The Exorcist, and she goes through the screen, right? If he could, he would. Okay, that's how hard this guy hits, right? What was I talking about? That was the point. Anyway, this Airwalker has 870,000 health. Oh yeah, I was talking about how realistic this team is. Anyway, even if those two champions are not the best, I genuinely believe they're still worth bringing along, and I genuinely believe it does not subtract from the claim that he is the best mutant champion in the game with synergies. Mid-slaughter fans be like. Anyway, this Airwalker has nearly 900,000 health. Bang! 140k crit. He's down below 20%. Wow. We're going to chuck off an SP1 here. Bang! We get another stun. We're going to purify it. He's not going to die. He's going to die now, though. And that was 865,000 health in 45 seconds. Yep. So that's what happens when he does crit. That's what happens when everything goes right. And he just deletes content. That was 865,000 health of, your bog standard Act 9 quest node. Less than a minute. Well less than a minute. From a 7-star rank 2, outputting that damage output all the time, right? Because he just hits that hard. As long as you can parry, getting those armor ups, you get that extra attack, you get that extra combat power rate. He's going to put out those sorts of numbers. And that's what can happen when it all lines up with the crits. I will say, with the precision stat focus, highly recommend you run that if you have a 7-star Colossus. His crits aren't guaranteed, but they're good enough to be called reliable. I think I've seen a fair few of crits in this video, right, let alone in my experience of playing Colossus as a whole as a 7-star, and I'm just going to say this right now, I really want to take him to rank 4. I really want to take him to rank 4 and just bully content across the contest. That was a 95k heavy crit. Like, I'm just yapping and he's just putting out these numbers for you. All of the content in this video, apart from Realm of Legends, has been in Act 9, apart from this fight. This, I believe, was taken from the tail end of Act 7, but it's a tough old fight. It's a boss node, it's Terrax, so that leans into his tankiness, leans into his armor break immunity, but also with a very nice hazard shift. His hazard shift, shock, and bleed. As an 85k crit, I mean, he just hits like a truck. It's just ridiculous. The immunities, the tankiness, the raw damage, the overall utility this man has, and it is so worth bringing his synergy members. They're just ridiculous. As a trinity, you can see Sweden dominating. I mean, is it even worth me commentating, or should I just let him do it? I honestly don't think it's worth me commentating. Is it even worth me saying anything? I mean, we already knew this team existed. This isn't groundbreaking. It's not like I've discovered this synergy team. I'm just messing around. We already knew this was going to happen, and I'm still been blown away. Colossus, messing around in Act 9. Does he require the synergies? Yes. Is it worth it? Absolutely. And yeah, best mutant character in the game with those synergies.
Matty.
What the fuck? What?
Be honest.
About what? What?
Is Colossus really the best?
Well, okay, alright, maybe not.
Who is?
Onslaught.
Right, so why are you lying to the ladies and gentlemen?
So why am I making this video if it's already established fact that Onslaught is taking the piss? He is the best mutant character in the game, if not in contention for the best character in the game. Across all game modes, attacking, defending, he's just broken, he's insane, he should not exist, he's ridiculous. He is obviously the best mutant. So why do I even dare claim otherwise? Right. Do you know what the Doomsday Clock is? No, of course you don't, because you're an MCOC playing incel who lives in your mother's basement. The Doomsday Clock is a metaphorical clock made by scientists. They convene every year to decide how close we are to a nuclear disaster and a man-made global catastrophe, okay? Right. We have never been closer to global destruction. We are at 89 seconds to midnight as of the beginning of this year. The bombs are about to drop, and people are still taking this game seriously. I'm getting angry. Why are we still pretending that we need Onslaught a rank 4? Just introduce a bit of fun. Have a bit of joy for life, okay? And just, can we get a bit of variety in here? And just appreciate Colossus, that he is an underrated god of basically everything. And just because he was once a meme doesn't mean he still is. He is now the lean, mean meme machine. I had to stop commentating because he just pumped out a 200k crit, alright? Have a bit of fun before Mad Vlad ends us all, okay? Anyway, that is my message for today. That's my bit of wisdom that I've given to you, the lovely viewer. Anyway, that is just about all I have for you today. What an ending. Do you get this sort of observations from KT1? No. From Legacy? No. See? Sub. Anyway, that is just about all I have for you today. If you have made it this far, then thank you very much for watching, and bye-bye.